Oh, garlic's over here. Hello everyone, Domestic Ginger here. Today I'm going to be making, what do you call it? Oh, the Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. I've already done a video on these, but using steakums. Today I'm actually going to be using what we're supposed to be using, which is ribeyes. And he seasoned them with garlic, and he's going to be putting pepper on them too. So get started with putting some oil in a pan, and then make sure it's hot. The oil gets hot before you put the steaks in. And he's also putting a little bit of salt. Everything else you'll need is chop up part of an onion, 1 green pepper. You need your egg and cheese, and then obviously your egg roll wraps. And then for the sauce, you're gonna need, no, you're not gonna need water. You're gonna need spicy brown mustard, hot sauce, paprika, a little bit of mayo, and sour cream. After about 5 minutes or so on one side, go ahead and flip them over. Reseason with garlic, salt, and pepper. And then come over here and start dicing up your vegetables. After you've chopped up your onion and your green pepper, take a spoonful of butter, put it in a pan, as well as your vegetables. Give it a little bit for the butter to melt and everything, and saute. Look at those. Did you flip them over again? Yeah? Okay. So, I think it's been about like 7 or 8 minutes on that other side, and he flipped them over again. So just basically, you know, fry them up with some oil, make sure they're cooked on the inside. If you want to cut them open to make sure that they're cooked, go ahead, because you're going to be chopping them up in small pieces anyway. Okay, so the ribeye is cooked. What he did was he cut off some of the fat, and I apologize for what he's listening to. It's super loud. Thank you, babe. Okay, so now he's cutting it up in little pieces. And then once they're all cut up, go ahead and put them in a bowl. Okay, so it should take about maybe 10 minutes to make these kind of translucent and nice and squishy. Now what he did with the steaks here is, because the last time we made these, they came out a little bit too greasy. So to cut down on grease, we're using some paper towels on a plate to get some of that off. And I'm sorry if I sound a little bit off, but I don't feel good right now, so I'm just trying to wing through this. You also need to get out your fryer and get that heated, and then put your egg roll wraps on like a something flat, and then get your eggs ready. Once the meat is kind of, you know, reduced on the grease, go ahead and put them in the bowl. He actually realized he cut them too big, so he's making them a little smaller. You do want them really small, otherwise you're going to have only a couple of wraps. The smaller you make your meat, the better. And then you can mix it in with this stuff, and then your cheese, and you can make a whole bunch of wraps. Once everything is in the bowl, Go ahead and put some more seasoning with some pepper and some garlic. You know me, can never have too much garlic. Then go ahead and stir it up. Okay, and then also throw in your cheese and mix that up. We only used, I think, there was a half a bag left, so probably about a cup. And then you come over here. Excuse me, Molly. Go, babies. My doggy was in the way. Alright, you take your butter. And just do the edges. Or not your butter, I'm sorry. Egg. Alright, so I did one, and then go ahead and do the rest. Okay, so now you put a spoonful in there. And wrap it. That looks really good. Doesn't really look like there is as many holes as we had last time we made these. I think our issue last time is that we were overfilling. And so I think like a good tablespoonful should be enough. That way we're able to close it nice and tight. I think I put a little bit too much egg on that one. Okay, so go ahead and wrap up all the ones that you need. Okay, so we took like the oven rack out of the oven and placed it on top of here. That way, when these are done, we can just place them on here and hopefully more oil will drip. So go ahead and start putting them in your fryer, or you can use a pan on the stove and put a bunch of oil in it and make sure to heat it up on high and then fry them that way. Okay, so everything that you're going to need is sour cream, mayonnaise, hot sauce, mustard, garlic, and paprika. Look at those, they're turning out yummy. Okay, so we're going to start with the mayonnaise. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Remember, about a quarter cup of that. Oops. And then sour cream. Okay, and last time I didn't put a bunch of mustard in, but the boyfriend says he wants more mustard, so I'm going to put more mustard in than I did before. That seems good. Then your hot sauce. getting burnt?
No, they just don't being aggravated.
Oh. Yeah, watch out for that. These things, apparently they want to float on like one side, so you actively have to like hold them with tongs for a little bit just to get the other side like fried. Okay, so paprika and garlic. And go ahead and mix it up. Okay, so after it's all mixed up, as you can tell, I have more in there. I pretty much doubled up the recipe. That way he can take some to work tomorrow. Okay, so that's the sauce. And then those are the Philly cheesesteak egg rolls using ribeye steaks. That's right. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Have a good one.